Headline news most affecting Chilliwack this week. Halloween fireworks created loads of headaches. It is time for the time change to standard time. And the BC Coroner releasing disturbing numbers from this past summer's heat dome. As well, plenty of minor and junior football this weekend. Our special guests this week include, well, having a good hard look at something really cool called the Food Hub. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. And our top story. The Chilliwack Community Food Hub is now a reality. chillTV was proud to be part of this week's unveiling of the project, which is a concept from all the hard work of the Salvation Army, Chilliwack Bowls of Hope, and Chilliwack Community Services, along with the support from the City of Chilliwack, Van City Reaching Home, the Chilliwack Foundation, and the Rotary Club of Chilliwack. The new food hub operates out of the Salvation Army's resources and helps with meals for a minimum of 850 students on a daily basis. Now, this augments the Starfish Backpack program that helps out about 200 local elementary students overcome food insecurity. We have a couple of interviews at the end of this program, but first, some comments on the opening of the food hub from Chilliwack City Councillor Jason Lum.
Hi, my name is Jason Lum. I'm a city councillor with the City of Chilliwack. I'm here on behalf of Mayor and Council to dedicate the new Chilliwack Bowls of Hope Community Kitchen and also to celebrate the opening of the Chilliwack Community Food Hub. Projects like these are so extremely important to the City of Chilliwack. We know how many people are food insecure here in the city, and a project like this with all the different stakeholders coming together, working together, is going to help us solve this great challenge. So again, it's a pleasure to be here on behalf of the city. Thank you to all the stakeholders. There's been a tremendous amount of time and effort that's gone into bringing a project like this to life. Again, on behalf of Mayor and Council, thank you so much. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
It is always the weekend after Halloween for the time change, and this weekend we gain that extra hour of sleep. We fall back to Pacific Standard Time as the clocks go back officially 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Daylight saving time returns March the 13th. And again, don't expect any movement on staying at daylight saving time on a permanent basis. The major stumbling block is rather clear. British Columbia can change its time anytime it wants to without Ottawa's consent. However, the three American coastal states, they have to have congressional approval. Now, the irony for this past Halloween was the implementation to ban fireworks and firecrackers in Chilliwack and Abbotsford. While the purchase and possession is illegal, you can still buy them from First Nation vendors. So how bad was Halloween? Well, in Chilliwack, RCMP and Chilliwack Fire responded to 103 calls between noon on October the 31st and 4 a.m. November 1st. The numbers? 45 were actually related to complaints about fireworks and firecrackers. There were 6 hedge fires and several intoxicated people in public, 3 dumpster or garbage can fires, and 4 MVAs. Meanwhile, the BC SPCA is wanting you to sign a federal petition to ban fireworks and firecrackers throughout the country. The BC Coroner says this past summer's record-breaking heat dome claimed the lives of almost 600 people throughout the province, over 40 in Abbotsford and Chilliwack each. The largest number of deaths took place between June the 25th and July the 1st, when the heat dome resulted in a number of temperature records being set throughout the province. At least 526 deaths occurred during that event. Several of the deaths recorded in the days and the weeks following due to injuries sustained during the heat dome period. It was always a pain and loads of traffic confusion, and a new intersection at Hack Brown Road and Annis Road is under construction, and once it's complete, Hack Brown will no longer intersect with the Highway 1 on-ramp. The bulk of the work is done. Now comes the paving and the landscaping as well as the signage. More information as well as a map can be found on the City of Chilliwack website. Chilliwack Community Services, along with Star FM and Little Joe's Smokies and Hot Dogs, kicked off the 2021 I Care campaign at Rosedale Traditional School. Along with Odlum Brown and Chilliwack Ford, they sponsored the meal, serving some 500 hot dogs to some rather amazing kids. The bottom line is the goal. That's to raise $140,000 for 36 programs that serve over 12,000 people in Chilliwack. Harrison's Lights by the Lake will return November the 20th. The village will light up the quaint lakeside in true holiday fashion. Each business is decorated and has been decorated with their storefronts for holiday cheer, and Christmas trees and old-fashioned lamps are going to be gracing the village square. However, the Starlight Open Air Rink won't open for the season. It's a tourist attraction that runs concurrently with Lights by the Lake. So the rink is also a popular attraction for young ones, and many kids are still not eligible for the vaccine. To ensure the safety of everybody, the entire site would require fencing to limit participants and spectators and additional staff to verify all the vaccinations. And the village of Harrison simply doesn't have the resources to do this, so the rink won't be happening this year. At Tuesday's November 2nd council meeting, Chilliwack City Council approved a couple of Christmas events to replace the canceled Christmas parade. The first is the downtown Chilliwack Country Christmas Village. That'll be across from District 1881 and next to the Chilliwack Business Center. That'll run from December the 4th to the 30th. The other event is the Light Up Chilliwack event. That'll be on Thursday, December the 2nd from 5:30 to 9:30 at the Chilliwack Coliseum parking lot. It'll be hosted by the Chilliwack Chamber of Commerce in partnership with the Chilliwack Chiefs. The event is proposed to be a drive-through, and it would involve a number of chamber members and local businesses who would be decorating a booth or a vehicle. Now, as promised, a couple of more interviews, as chillTV was very proud to be part of the unveiling of the brand new Chilliwack Food Hub. chillTV and News of the Week, and we are on location with something that's been very special, and that is the Food Hub, part of Chilliwack Bowls of Hope. Diane, Janzen with Chilliwack Community Services. This has been a project long in the making. Your feelings now that it is becoming a reality?
Chilliwack Community Services is absolutely thrilled to be part of the project. So the way it got started was actually during the beginning of COVID, when we all joined together, that's Chilliwack Community Services, the Salvation Army, and Bowls of Hope, to feed kids in our community because schools were closed. So after that, we got to thinking, maybe we can do more for our community by collaborating rather than just doing our own thing. And so we came up with a vision of a one-stop shop for food security for all of Chilliwack. This is the vision of about a year and a half of work on that particular project. So I can't say enough for our partners. There's a great politician who once said, it's amazing what can happen when you don't worry about who gets the credit. And so that's where we are on this. We are thrilled that 9,200 people every week are going to get served through this facility, and I look forward to greater collaboration. So this is an absolute highlight of 2021 for me.
Diane Janzen, Chilliwack Community Services. Thank you.
Okay.
chillTV and Chilliwack Bowls of Hope, the Salvation Army, and Chris Csoka, as well as Cindy Waters. An incredible announcement. Tell us what we're going to do and the amount of people we are going to be helping throughout because of Bowls of Hope and this program that you've got set up now.
Well, we're really thrilled to be partnering with the Salvation Army and Chilliwack Community Services to open up our Chilliwack Community Food Hub here in the Salvation Army location. We have our kitchen that we're going to give you a little bit of a tour later, but we are going to be feeding a lot of groups through various organizations in the community. I can't tell you how many that'll be, but we know that out of this location we'll probably be providing over 9,000 meals a week.
And that is the number that it will flabbergast a number of people. Chris, food insecurity, it is the new term, if you will, but it is an old situation that has to be addressed. And how did this entire program start? Because it just doesn't come out of thin air. And when you take a look at everything that is around you and behind you, that this will be part of the program.
Yeah, Chilliwack Bowls of Hope's been in our family for right around 20 years now. It started with my dad, and he's kind of evolved the program. He started in the schools with the kids, and we've continued to add programming and evolve it over the 20 years. The last 5 years, there's been a lot of rapid growth. We've expanded programs. We're not just supporting kids anymore. It's really families in the community and anybody in need from a food standpoint. As of kind of 9 months ago, now I'm getting a little more involved. So we're looking forward to see where we can take this and tackle the issue at hand.
And the issue at hand, we are a population now of 100,000. You were mentioning something like 9,000 meals a week. Has that exploded because of COVID, or is that just the nature of what we've been dealing with over the last couple of years, if not the last 5 to 10 years?
Well, there was always a large need, but I think COVID just highlighted the need. It brought it to the forefront, and then more people are struggling because of COVID. There's just that much more need now in the community. So everybody's come together at a really good time to address it because of the historical need and moving forward because of the new need.
In another video, you will see some of the other areas, including a brand new kitchen. And you're seeing all of this food. This will disappear fast simply because of the need. What do you need from us, and who do you need it from?
Well, I would say that there's lots of ways people that can help us, and as well as our partners. Volunteering, food donations, cash donations are always greatly appreciated because I know the Salvation Army can buy in bulk, and so they can take advantage of discounted pricing. So that's the money goes a lot further that way. But we're willing to take whatever people are able to give.
And you brought up a very good point. Do you need the canned goods, the dry goods, or the money? Because that can be stretched. Is there a preference?
Well, the money then can be used to cover whatever gaps there are. And that way, we can choose what it is we're purchasing and sort of give an overall good hamper to everyone.
And how do we get a hold of you for more information? Through the Salvation Army, through Chilliwack Bowls of Hope, social media?
Well, through each of the partners, we all have our websites that you can get a hold of us. Chilliwack Bowls of Hope, go on our website, and the ways to donate are right on there.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
chillTV Sports, Agassi Speedway once again giving back to the community. Their board was very happy to present a check of over $4,000 to the 2022 Agassi secondary grads for all their hard work at the Agassi Speedway concessions during the 21 season. Both the track and the fans looking forward to an even better season next year. BC Football Conference playoffs are Saturday. The Valley Huskers ended up in 4th place in the regular season, so they will face the Langley Rams on the road. And the Okanagan Sun will play the Vancouver Island Raiders. The winners of those games play for the Cullen Cup next week. Both of those games start at 4 o'clock, and you can watch both of those games on the BC Football Conference pay-per-view. Last week, the Jex Carr Pee-wee White Giants secured 2nd place overall with a 19-13 win over Langley. So the Giants now play the Meadow Ridge Knights in the Pee-wee VCFL semifinal. That is Saturday, November the 6th at Townsend Park. Chilliwack Community Services and the Cheam Rotary Club back with the Cat Volleyball Tournament to raise funds and gift donations for their Christmas Share program. Now, it's a one-day tournament only, November the 27th at the Chilliwack Landing Sports Center. All the proceeds go to the Christmas Sharing Program and the Children's Foundation. chillTV weather, cool and wet for the weekend and the time change. Showers in the high near 8. If you'd like to participate in reporting news in Chilliwack and you have a story you think we should know about, send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. We'd love to hear from you. That's the news this week. Again, a reminder, we do the time change either Saturday night or Sunday morning. You pick it. We go to standard time. Clocks go back 1 hour, so you have to try and figure out how to change the clock in your car. Your cell phone and everything else will go automatically. And you get another hour of sleep. Enjoy the time change. I'm Don Lehn.